Welcome to this complete leg workout. First exercise is going to be a goblet squat. You're going to want to stand with your feet wider than shoulder width apart, pointed straight forward. You're going to have a weight, if capable, at your chest. This can be done body weight style. This can also be done with a barbell as well. It's all on what weight you can handle in the stage that you're in. But you're going to lower your glutes low to the ground like you were sitting in a chair, but while keeping the weight in your heels. You don't want to be leaned forward too much. A slight lean is normal, but make sure that your weight is still in your heels and you want to go at a 90-degree angle when your knees are completely bent like that. Okay? Again, it's just like you're sitting in a chair. Is going to be walking lunges. Again, this can be done with body weight. No weights are necessary, but if your strength is there, go ahead, add some weights because this is going to be an amazing quad workout. You're going to take a full length step out in front of you and lowering your back knee all the way down to the ground, slightly hovering over it. You don't want to bang your knee into the ground, but you do want to get all the way low, just as I am doing. Don't cheat yourself by just going halfway and feel that in the front of your leg. Next exercise is going to be a Romanian deadlift. This is targeting the back of your legs, your hamstrings, and your glutes. You do want to have a weight for this. Place your feet shoulder width apart, and you're going to want to keep your core nice and tight and your back flat the entire time for these, okay? You're going to push your hips back as far as possible, keeping those dumbbells directly over your feet. You don't want to be leaning forward per se, but you do want your torso to lower to the ground. Again, it is all in the hip movement, hinging at the hips. You're not bending your knees, you're not squatting. This is a hip hinge movement, and you should feel it targeted in the back of your legs and hamstrings. Next exercise is a split squat. This is very similar to the lunges, except you are not switching legs each time. You want to split your legs, that back leg being behind your front leg. Make sure that you have balance for this and lower that back knee all the way down to the ground. You do want it at a 90-degree angle and complete all the reps on one side before moving on to the next. Next exercise is going to be a heel elevated squat. This is targeting your quads, the front of your legs. Make sure that you have a platform to put those heels on that's no taller than 2 to 3 inches. This is going to target the front of your legs. Weight in front of your chest. You want to lower your glutes just in a normal squat. As you can see, I'm getting nice and low. My knees are making a 90-degree angle. Just be sure that you are not going too low past that 90-degree mark, because then that could be at risk for injuring your knees, and nobody wants that. Next exercise is called a kickback. Okay. These can be kind of intimidating if you've never done them before, but I promise that they are super simple and it is a great hamstring exercise. Okay. First, you want to make sure that you will have a cable machine to do this. So make sure that you have those attachments around your ankles, hook yourself up to it, and then put your hands on a bar to hold on to yourself. You want to be leaning forward and you're going to kick back, not all the way that is level with your glutes, but trust me, when you kick back, you will feel it in your hamstring. Definitely start out with a light to moderate weight for this, and you want to feel that sweet spot. So, if you kick too high, you will start to feel it in your lower back. If you feel that, that means you're kicking too high. But just before that lower back pinch, you should feel it in your hamstring, and you want to pause there and go nice and slow back. Make sure that you're doing this on each side. Last exercise is a lateral leg extension. So, looks pretty similar to the kickback, but it is working a different muscle. Not so much your hamstring, but it is going to be working the outside of your glutes and the side of your legs. So, make sure that you are kind of a little further back, not in line with the pole that you are holding onto, if that makes sense. See how I'm just slightly behind that pole? And you want to lift and angle your body sideways. And you want to lift your leg sideways to the side, not straight out behind you, but not directly 90 degrees or 45 degrees from your body. Get that nice 45-degree angle. You should feel, again, that sweet spot. Play around with it. I know it can be kind of intimidating when you are working with the cable machine because it is free weights, but play around with the different angles of your body and your leg, and when you feel it on the side of your glutes, you know that you are hitting the right spot, and just repeat the reps. And I hope that you've enjoyed this workout. It is a killer one. Keep up the good work.